Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jungkook Diaries channel. No one could have imagined that a simple moment upon landing in the United States could turn into one of the most emotional moments for millions of armies around the world. As the cameras started rolling, the usually bustling airport suddenly felt different. All eyes were on the two beloved figures, Jeon Jungkook and Park Jimin. And when their first words finally rang out, something warm and immediately touched the hearts of fans. It wasn't just a simple greeting, not just a formal greeting, but a heartfelt message that left many armies breathless, even to the point of tears. What exactly were they saying? Why did that simple message feel so profound? And how did armies around the world react after hearing Jimin and Jungkook's first words on American soil? Let's delve into the moment that melted the hearts of millions. When the plane carrying the BTS members finally landed in the United States, the atmosphere was immediately filled with anticipation. Fans had been waiting for a long time. Some stood behind airport barriers, holding purple light sticks, while others monitored every update on social media. For many, ARMY, Jimin and Jungkook's arrival was more than just another trip. It was an emotional moment, a sign that they were back in action, meeting their international fans again, and bringing back a long-missed energy. But what truly thrilled them was when the arrival gates opened. Step by step, Jungkook and Jimin walked out with a calm yet warm aura. They looked slightly tired after the long journey, but the small smiles on their faces conveyed something much greater: gratitude, happiness, and love for the fans who had faithfully waited. Those first few seconds felt precious. Cameras began recording their every move. Reporters readied microphones. And armies around the world held their breath, waiting for one thing: their first words in the United States. Then, finally, the moment arrived. Jungkook leaned in closer to the microphone. His face was soft, his eyes radiating sincerity. He took a deep breath, as if to ensure that the words coming out were truly from the heart. In a calm yet emotional voice, he said they were thrilled to finally be reunited with ARMY in America. He thanked everyone who had waited and supported them all this time. It was a simple statement, but for the fans, it carried profound meaning. Because those words weren't just formalities. They were an acknowledgement that the relationship between BTS and ARMY wasn't just about music, but about a real emotional bond. Shortly after Jungkook spoke, Jimin added a message that added to the warmth. He smiled, bowed his head slightly in a sign of respect, and then conveyed how much they missed their fans. He hoped their trip to America would bring back happy memories, not just for them, but for everyone who had waited with such love. At that moment, many ARMY began to feel something difficult to describe in words. Some wrote on social media that they immediately felt goosebumps. Others admitted to tears. And most said the same thing: the message felt incredibly sincere. In an entertainment world often filled with formality, this kind of emotional honesty felt rare. And that's what made this moment so special. For Jungkook and Jimin, the trip to America wasn't just about work schedules or stage performances. It was a chance to reconnect with fans from various countries. Over the years, BTS has built a unique relationship with ARMY. They serve not only as artists, but also as friends, brothers, and even a source of strength to many. When they spoke in a soft, grateful tone, fans could feel that the words came from the heart. And it made everyone feel appreciated. No matter how far the distance between Korea and America was, or how busy their schedules were, the bond remained. Some fans at the airport even described the atmosphere as magical. They said that when Jimin and Jungkook spoke, the crowd around them seemed to stop for a moment. Everyone focused on one thing: a message full of love, delivered simply yet sincerely. There was also a small moment that didn't go unnoticed. As Jimin finished speaking, Jungkook turned to look at him with a soft smile. The glance was brief, but it's enough to make many armies smile. Small interactions like that often prove how strong their relationship is. Not just as co-workers, not just as group members, but as two best friends who support each other through every journey. That's why every moment between Jimin and Jungkook always captures attention. Because behind the camera and their busy schedules, they still show a warm and loving human side. After their short message, they waved to the fans. Their smiles were genuine, as if to convey how happy they were to be there. The fans responded with enthusiastic cheers. Some held up banners bearing messages of love. Others waved light sticks proudly, and many recorded the moment with their phones, wanting to preserve unforgettable memories. On social media, the short video of the moment went viral. Within minutes, thousands of comments began appearing. Many wrote that they were deeply touched. Others said that Jimin and Jungkook's words gave them strength to face difficult days. That's the power of a sincere message. Sometimes, one simple sentence can bring hope. Sometimes, a small smile can warm the hearts of millions. And that's what happened that day. The moment of arrival in America might seem ordinary to some. But for ARMY, it symbolized something greater: togetherness, loyalty, and unfading love. Over time, the video continued to be shared by fans from various countries. Some added subtitles in various languages. Others edited the video with emotional background music. And still others wrote lengthy messages about how precious the moment was to them. All of this demonstrated one thing: the connection between BTS and ARMY isn't just about popularity, but about real feelings. When Jimin and Jungkook spoke with such sincerity, fans felt they were truly appreciated. And that strengthened their bond. Even after the moment passed, the memory lingered in fans' hearts. Every time the video was replayed, the same warm feeling returned. Every time those words were heard again, the same emotion was felt. Because moments like these aren't just about what happened, but about the feelings left behind. And that feeling is love. Love between artist and fan. Love between friends who support each other. And a love that can transcend distance, time, and language. If you also felt the warmth of Jungkook and Jimin's first words in America, share your feelings in the comments. Did you also get goosebumps when you heard their message? Or maybe you have another favorite moment that touched your heart. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the latest emotional stories about BTS, especially sweet moments from Jimin and Jungkook. See you in the next video. And remember, behind every smile, there's always love shared for armies around the world.